I haven't made one of these recordings in a while. I thought that I would make more, considering that I have a playlist for them now, but I don't know, apparently not. If my voice sounds booped, then it's because I'm laying in bed right now. I woke up a couple of minutes ago. Um, so I just had a lucid dream for, 1 second, for basically the first time in like a month or something. I really have been struggling to get them for some reason. I don't know, it's really inconsistent. Could be because I used a mild method a decent bit before falling back asleep in the middle of the night. Or like when I woke up to, I don't know, because my body's cringe. Although I'm not even sure if I did mild that much, I don't remember. Anyways, so a thing I've been, like my goal, I guess, in lucid dreams right now is to I think I talked about it in the first video / episode, if you can call it that, where I try to go to a place I just refer to as ravine space. Cool ass ravine I saw quite a long time ago in a dream, and I'm trying to see the same place to see how it looks now, especially now that or maybe not especially, but also now that I've come up with more lore ideas regarding it. Anyway, so yeah, I noticed that I was dreaming. Was this the same dream? I'm not sure if this was the same dream or if it transitioned from this dream, but before I was lucid, I was apparently on like a school trip to see. It was like a fusion between a swimming place or like public swimming pool and I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it has a name because it was just bullshit. But there was like a gigantic fucking room, or not a room per se, but what do you call it? I think we were inside. No S at the end. Okay, so imagine a gigantic room, and then imagine a gigantic rectangle, not rectangle, a cuboid. So basically another room, but a bit smaller on the sides. It's like dug into the room at the floor. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna explain it right now. So under there were apparently that was some water canal thing or something. I don't know. The two ends had gigantic drawbridges basically, and they were gonna lower the drawbridges and let water through or something. I don't know. I could explain a bit more detail, but it's going to take so fucking long, and it's not really that relevant at all. But basically, they lowered the drawbridge, water came in, yay. Some people fucking swam in it because apparently it worked like a pool. I don't know. I guess I could say that the dropped, or no, the approximate dimensions. So my voice is so fucking raspy. The width was, oh shit, I don't know, 20 meters. The, what is it called? Length? I don't know what I think it's called length. That was maybe, actually maybe it was more, yeah, the length could have been from like 40 to 100. And the height, or, yeah, height works. It's like the drop. That was like at least 20 meters. Yeah, and then that dream transitioned into some other dream. I don't really know how, but I got like in my own house, and that's where I realized that I might be dreaming. So I tried counting my fingers, but it was super fucking difficult because like from the perspective, another finger was always hiding behind another one, but it was like barely. So I was unsure if it was actually hiding, so I didn't know if I should count it or not. So I like tried counting. It was like really inconsistent. So I tried again. I got up to 5, and luckily I wasn't like, oh, I have 5, okay, time to stop. But I thought like, wait, now this is suspicious as hell. So I like kept counting, and I never got like a really conclusive answer. But I realized like, no, this is strange. So I'm trying this for super long. I'm definitely dreaming. I think I also realized it based off of the location I was in or something. Like, oh, I'm not, I don't remember what it was exactly, but like, oh, I'm not usually in this place, moving in this way. I don't know. But basically, I realized I was dreaming. It was a bit dark in my surroundings, but I went, or whilst I was figuring out that I was dreaming, I went like up, some stairs, some shit to like the outside basically. My room doesn't look like that, but I went upstairs and went like directly out to a patio, I think it's called. Um, uh, right, and it was like it was very bright, which was lucky because yeah, because what? Right, because I'm struggling a lot with brightness in my dreams. So I got outside. It was like super day. It was really bright. So that was nice. So yeah, at that point I had completely realized I was dreaming. I used my wacky method that I talked about in the previous video, I'm pretty sure, where I spawned in a Pokemon ball that I used to spawn in big objects. I don't know if I've talked about this part, but I've now gotten a way more consistent way, at least I figured, a more consistent way of teleporting, which instead of like spawning in a teleporter, which my brain is like a uber piece of shit with, that like takes me to loading zones that never finish and stuff, like it's VR chat. I now just spawn in like a door frame, or I guess just door, and when I like open it, it directly leads to wherever I want to go. Although my brain was at a bit of a piece of shit with this one, but whatever. So I spawned in a magical door, I called it, but it looked like digital, like a shitty 3D mesh. I thought nothing of it. Oh, it was pretty small too, but yeah, I thought nothing of it. I figured like, oh, it'll work anyway. So I like for opening it to say like, oh, this is gonna lead to ravine space, blah blah blah. It's gonna look like this. I try opening it, yeah, and it basically has no collision. And then my dream like changes. I'm still lucid, but it's like I basically teleport to like yeah, instantly warp to another place instead of like seeing it through the door and going in there. What was the place? Definitely not fucking ravine space. Oh no, god damn it! It's been so long now for me to explain it that I remembered that I have forgotten some funny details. Um, but it was like some completely digital space. Think of like a square platform in the middle of nothing. The background was just like solid gray, without any texture. But and it then turned into like place where cars parked. I don't know, but one funny thing was that there was like a what is it called? Donation system. There we go. Where you could donate your pronouns. So on the wall there was, I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. That's pretty much all I remember. Even in the dream, I thought like, well, what? You donate your pronouns? What the hell is that, man? I suppose it's because I was lucid. Then I'm way more uh, critical thinking, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but whatever. It's good enough for this for now. Yeah, so I realized that I was not in fucking ravine space, I can tell you that much. So I I thought there were more things, like one more thing I want to say. Yeah, pronoun donation. Right. There were like texts, I guess, everywhere in the space, or not space. But, I mean, I guess text, whatever. In that place, there was a bunch of text, and they were like symbols. I think they were colored, and like wacky shapes. I think they were primarily very geometrical, like direct triangles, squares, whatever. But yeah, I don't really remember. But in the dream, I thought like, oh, they might be they not language, but just like some other writing method or something. And I thought, oh, I wonder if I can translate them and like get accurate, or like, yeah, if there is a translation for them where I can get like accurate text. But yeah, I guess that's where, or at least with that assessment, I wasn't as critically thinking, because even like normal typical text I can read, it's like super inconsistent. So yeah, sure, my brain definitely did like a mapping between each letter in the alphabet to that weird symbol writing thing. Yeah. But yeah, once I got there, I realized, okay, I might not be able to get to ravine space. I could have just tried it again by making another door, but I didn't. I instead just went with, well, I don't know if you can call it plan B, but like a different thing that might work. So I just got another Pokeball and tried when I was gonna make it so that I became cotton, because I don't know, it's fun. If anyone's listening and doesn't know, yeah, just if anyone is listening, period, because with the first video I thought like, oh, this is an interesting concept. A lot of people might want to watch this, but no, I have like 3 views or something. But whatever. If anyone who's watching this who doesn't know, Cotton is a character that I have made, that I make a lot of lore for, I guess. Yeah, but basically I just wanted to get into his body. That sounds weird. You get what I mean, because I don't know, it's cool. But yeah, I was gonna do that, but then I like before I got the Pokeball even, I instantly woke up for some reason. No event happened or anything, but yeah, I just woke up, I guess. 1 second, there might be an alarm. But it's in 10 minutes. No, I can turn it. No, I'm not gonna turn it off. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, I woke up a bit before my alarm. Last night, my body was a piece of shit. I was gonna sleep before having to wake up early for school. And I always aim for 8 hours of sleep, but I would have gotten 7 there. I thought like, oh, it's not great, but it could have been way worse. It's manageable. Went to sleep, wake up after 4.5 hours. My body fucking refuses to fall asleep. Like, I lay in bed for 2 hours, nothing. It's so fucking annoying. So I went through the whole day with 4.5 hours of sleep, which I'm sure a lot of people is gonna be like, oh, that's plenty. I get way less. But like, I don't know. Like that. Yeah, sure, that sucks. But the point is that I'm not used to that amount of sleep at all. So for me, it was very rough. Anyway, big tangents. Yeah, I don't know where I left off. Shit. Right, I woke up instantly, so I didn't get to experience that. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that was the end of the lucid dream. Yeah, this was the last dream I had tonight. Well, technically not. Oh shit, I got another fucking false awakening that I could have recovered from. I didn't really think about that, but yeah, I thought I woke up. and I was gonna make this recording, I'm pretty sure. So I grabbed my phone off the side of my bed, but I was very eepy still. So I instead of turning it on and starting recording and whatever, I just held it against I held it whilst I was still in a pose trying to sleep. I don't know, because it was relaxing a bit, I guess. But yeah, then I realized that the phone wasn't in my hand and wasn't on my bed and was still in that next to the bed. So I realized, oh wow, I was still dreaming. I mean, I don't know if I could have recovered from that, but still, I do get false awakenings a lot recently, or I have gotten them a lot recently. Yeah, that was it for the lucid dream and the dream I had before. I just found it kind of interesting. I was, I think I was basically playing lucid Lethal Company with my dad, but since it's dream logic, I'm inside of the game without really thinking about it. I don't remember super detailed, but we were in some facility where we got a fuck ton of loot. On the facility there was damn it, I had a fucking good word for it, but then I forgot. In the middle of the map, usually on the maps, you you get to the map with the spaceship thing. You walk into the facility and do shit there. But here it was kind of different. It was you land on the map and then you can go to a rail. This is a network. It's only one path. It's a rail path, for a train kind of thing. That goes, I suppose, for a decent distance. Although I don't know the details of this, I'm just making it up. But I'm just thinking logically. There's a rail that goes for a while to the entrance of the facility, since I assume that's really far away. 1 second. Yeah, okay, now I'm turning off the alarm. I don't know what's gonna happen when it goes off whilst I'm recording. I think it's gonna be fine, but I'm scared that it's gonna interrupt the recording and then I'll have to make another one. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. 1 second. Sure. So, yeah, we had a fuck ton of loot on that train, rail, whatever thing. It had just arrived close to the ship, I suppose. I didn't think much about the ship in the dream. I just arrived with the rail train and just oh yeah, we have to keep moving the loot or whatever. But yeah, we got there. Also, next to the train, I'm just gonna call it train, there was a forest, and to the right, or no, not right, to the other side, from when looking at the heading direction of the train, right was the forest and left was what I was just about to say, because I never explained. On the left was I guess one, with one word, you could refer it as to a scrapyard, kind of, or scrapyard, or not workshop. I don't know, just a big outside area that you could see in some industrial organization. There were small shed things here and there. There were fence, what, iron link fence, I think that's what they're called. And there were piles of random shit. I don't know, it's not super important, but yeah, when we got there, my dad, because we were playing together, he got fucking killed by wolves from the forest. I don't know if it was pure, quote unquote supposed to be pure Lethal Company, or if my brain just forgot what Lethal Company contains, but yeah, wolves. They attacked my dad. He fucking died. Again, keep in mind a dream, so it wasn't like super dramatic or anything. Just like, oh shit, you lost the fuck. Continued onto the yard, I guess I'm gonna call it. And there was so many fucking enemies. Holy shit. And like giants, they were masked, I guess. They weren't trying to like mimic anyone, so I suppose they weren't masked, but they were acting kind of like masked. Basically, there was like a fuck ton of enemies that tried to murder me. And the whole time I thought like, shit, but we have so much fucking loot. I really want to survive this. So I kept running. Then an old bird, which is like a giant fucking robot with a flamethrower and shit that is able to friendly fire enemies. Was there, or like I saw one, and that actually made me happy, I guess, because I realized, oh, it's gonna be able to attack and kill all the other enemies that are after me, because oh my god, there are so many. So I think it started chasing me. I don't know if it killed any of them. I assume it did. I don't know. But like after a while, it felt like minutes basically. Like I just kept running around trying to not to get caught and killed, and yeah, was kind of tense because I had to, even though it wasn't a dream real life. It still first person, so it's more scary, and also I don't know. I just it was tense the whole time. But then like it took so fucking long that my need, or like my desire to get all like tons of loot to the ship got overwritten. Like, oh my god, this isn't working. It's just stressful. So that's like, holy shit. I just thought like, I fucking give up. No, just kill me. Then I saw a coil head in the like background. I only saw it in my peripheral vision, so it just like it ran really quickly. I like looked at it. I think that's when I said the thing. So it's like, keep in mind we're still outside, by the way. There were just a bunch of enemies outside. And doesn't really happen in vanilla, or like facility enemies. And just probably made up enemies. I don't know. But yeah, I just like, sure, I fucking give up. I can't deal with this. It's annoying. So I like looked away, and the coil head took me, and luckily my brain realized, oh, this is like a little company logic, so you're not being like horribly gored and shit. Well, I mean, I guess the animation for the mask would be pretty unpleasant, but again, I don't think there really were any masks to be exact, or mimics. Yeah, but with the coil heads, especially when like another player is alive, so that you instantly start spectating them when you die. The coil head just like touched me, and then boop, I died. So yeah, nothing gruesome. Although I was the last one alive, so technically I would have. Oh wait, no, actually, I think it's the same when you. Whatever, I don't know, but yeah, the coil head killed me instantly, and we lost all the loot sadly, but at least I didn't have to deal with that bullshit again. Yeah, I think I'm done now with explaining my dreams. Kind of a shame that the door method didn't work that time, but I think that it's still better than my previous method, so I'm going to keep practicing it because I still have high hopes for it. Although I suppose it could take a while or until I get a lucid dream again, but we'll see. Maybe I'll get better at it with time too. There we go. Oh wow, almost half an hour. It's insane. No wonder I can't use the method of like writing to log my dreams. I would have to like wake up in the middle of the night, turn on the light, fucking singe my eyeballs, and like spend 3 fucking hours writing down my dream instead of recording it. I don't think, like I could be wrong, but I don't think people usually go into this much detail with their dreams, at the very least when writing. So does that mean that I just tell an absurd amount of detail compared to others. To be clear, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm so good at remembering my dreams, because I don't think I am. At least compared to like other people who look at their dreams, I'm probably average, if not below average, because I don't do this very much. But I guess I just find it more, or I think I might be more at the type of person compared to most other people who log their dreams, that I'm scared, I guess, to leave out detail, or like not mention literally everything I remember. Which, speaking of that, I'm just gonna do that now, and this is the thing I like glossed over, but in the dream that transitioned into the lucid dream, oh my god, my lips are so fucking dry. Yeah, that's the dream. Thank you for watching. Like that, I don't know, you can't call it a moat, definitely not, but like big ass hole, not hole, the place where the drawbridges were, where there were a bunch of water. In the center of the room there was also like a dividing wall, basically, that you could walk on, and like under there were a like two other drawbridges on the side of the wall. And they like, the event started, they started lowering all the drawbridges, water came rushing in, and my old classmate, and with old classmates I mean like very long ago, it was like the first grundskolan, doesn't really mean much to non-Swedish people, but it's from age 6 to 12, I think. So like the first school system, since I assume kindergarten doesn't count as a cool school system. A cool system. Yeah, my classmate from there, he was in the dream, and just when they started lowering the drawbridges and water came running in, he just like jumped down the 20-meter drop, like onto the drawbridge as it was lowering to, I guess, get down safely. But even me and another person from that class, there were a lot of people there actually from that class, we thought like, oh shit, is he okay? That was not very smart. So then we like tried to look down. I was struggling a lot. I was like basically stuck to look upward, like laying slash sitting on the like dividing wall without being able to move from that spot for some reason. I don't think there was like anything in the dream that maybe like, oh, you are super glued, you have been flexed to the thing. No, I don't know, I just couldn't. But yeah, we looked down to like say, oh, is he okay? And now there was no water there, because I guess my brain is fucking stupid and forgot that water was rushing in. But then we like see him at the bottom, and it's like, or like we're trying to gesture to him with like thumbs up and shit to ask if he's okay, and he was. That was just like a fucking perfect landing, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that was the dreams. That took a decent while to record. I don't know if anyone's gonna be interested in this, especially also since there are no visuals, but I guess it doesn't hurt to upload them still, since I would have still been recording them. At least to some extent. Maybe not. I don't fucking know, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna stop the recording now. It's always scary when stopping them. I'm scared that I'm going to like accidentally discard it instead of saving it. Oh well. Yep, that was it. Bye bye.